Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to see what's happening for you in the next 48 hours. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We will look at Aries through Pisces. I will put the timestamps down below so you can check out your sun, moon, or rising placements. We are going to start with Aries first. 0025. Okay, Aries, let's see what's happening for you in the next 48 hours. Aries. Patience. Acceptance. And realignment. So there's something that you're needing to accept that is coming to an end. You've maybe been wanting to fight against something. You've been wanting something like now, and it's not happening. There's something about you accepting that things are not opening up for you right now because there's some type of shift in perspective, shift in clarity, and realigning yourself. So let's clarify what this is. What is this that Aries has to accept? Okay, so it looks like there could be potentially somebody that you are romantically involved with, potentially somebody you even have children with. Your pride and ego could be forcing you into a position of not seeing that you are not nurturing and taking care of the connection the way it needs to be. And because your pride or your ego is blocking you from seeing that, you may need to accept that you may not always be right. It may be a time where you really have to look at things a little bit different. Look at things from your partner's perspective. Shift your focus a little bit and accept that it's okay sometimes to not be right. That if you care enough about your partner or your person, that this connection is someone you clearly do love, then you may need to look at things a little bit differently, because where you're currently at, it looks like you're not wanting to accept it, but it is something that you need to do. There's a change in perspective that needs to come to an end, and you need to reevaluate the way you're looking at things. Okay, let's get one advice card. What's the one advice card for Aries? Exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. So maybe getting out, doing some exercise is going to bring in those positive endorphins. It will help boost your confidence, but it will also help you feel more grounded, which is going to help you feel like you want to humble yourself to the situation and the circumstance with you and your person. Okay, your channeled song is Blessed by Kelly Clarkson. Okay, let's go to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, the next 48 hours, what is it that you need to know? What does Taurus need to know when it comes to the next 48 hours? Celebration, moving on, and peace. Something is coming towards you that's really exciting in the next couple of days, in the next 48 hours. Something, you're overcoming some type of hurt and pain that you had, but you're going to be really happy that you've made the decision to accept it. So let's find out what that is. Okay, so it looks like there is going to be some type of financial opportunity, a new job, a new career, some type of financial abundance opportunity is coming towards you. And it's because you have put an end to something. This is something you've been manifesting. Maybe you have been applying for jobs because you want to be closer to the person that you're dating, the person you're in a relationship with. And you've been very aggressively applying for other jobs. Well, you're going to find out in the next 48 hours that your manifestation is going to come through, that you're going to have not only one, but there is going to be 3 offers coming towards you. And you're going to be really excited because you're finally going to be at a place of peace, that you know you're going to be closer to the one that you love, the one you want to be close to. And you do have 3 different opportunities to choose from. What is the advice that Taurus needs to hear? Release expectations. Don't focus on the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time. And release your doubts. You've been here before. Trust yourself and believe in your own strength in your own life. So maybe one of these 3 job options that you do choose to pick gives you more of a work-life balance instead of a financial abundance, but it has the potential within time to elevate you maybe where you're currently at financially or even more. So there's something about releasing the expectations, and don't base your sole decision on money. Of course, money is a factor, but look at the longevity of it. Weigh out your options if you were to take something that pays a little bit less, but you're going to make significantly more in time versus just taking something else because it has more money. Maybe it doesn't offer work-life balance. Maybe you have to work more. You have to pick up extra shifts when employees call in, things like that. So there's something about you releasing any doubts or expectations that are unrealistic for you. Your channeled song is Someday We'll Be Together by Diana Ross. All right, let's move on to Gemini. $6.19. Okay, Gemini, the next 48 hours, what is it that you need to know? What is that Gemini needs to hear that's going to happen? Decisions, life changes in the next 48 hours. What's going on for Gemini? Dedication, communicate, and retreat. So you are really, really persistent with somebody that you want to have a successful connection with. This is somebody that maybe has pushed you away or has put their guard up, and you want to just communicate. You want to reach out and express something to this person. So let's get some tarot and find out what. 3 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Maybe you have a recent fight with your person, and you could feel like even though you guys have taken a break, you've taken a pause for a moment, there's something about really seeing what the big picture is for the long term. Especially if like you expected your person to spend more time with you or be with you more consistently than they have been. There's something about you recognizing in the next 48 hours that your person's in it for the long term. Even though they may be moving slow when it comes to being able to give you what you want, you can avoid that fight and conflict by just taking a step back and recognizing that this person is dedicated to you and that they are seeing a future with you. There's something about you in the next 48 hours really feeling like your person's going to pour back into the connection that's going to restore the faith that you have in the connection and the journey that the two of you are on. And you're going to want to openly communicate your feelings. What is the advice for Gemini? Release expectation. Don't focus the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time, and give less. The less you give, the happier you'll be. So if you feel like you're overgiving and your person has not been matching your energy, maybe you've been looking at social media too much. Maybe you've been looking at what other people are posting and how they're with their person all the time, and you and your person are not. There's something about you giving less about other people's life and other people's vision that they try to portray online. There's something about you realizing that you need to openly communicate to your person like, hey, I need more time together. I need more FaceTime, or I need more communication throughout the day, or I need more physical time together. And really be able to take that information and communicate it effectively to your person so that you can release some of these expectations that you're having that is going to cause this fight. Your channeled song is As It Was by Harry Styles. All right, let's move on to Cancer. $9:30. Okay, Cancer. What's happening for you in the next 48 hours? What is it that you need to know? What do you need to hear is happening in the next 48 hours for Cancer? What is going on for Cancer? Retreat, overcoming obstacles, and divine timing. You may need to take some time in the next 48 hours and spend it by yourself. There are some challenges that you've been going through with a difficult situation, maybe with your person, that you may need to do some introspection, because there's a reason why the two of you are going through what you're going through right now. Could be a lesson that you're supposed to be learning during this challenging time in the next 48 hours. Got the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. You guys could be on different spectrums as far as if you're together or not. Maybe you were all in, you're very committed to your person, and you feel like you are waiting for your person to commit to you. And your person is more in a sensitive energy where they're just not there yet. And there is this idea that your person really wants to keep their options open. And because of that, that kind of has you in this fantasy or illusion that you feel like one day you're going to be together. But there is a lot of pressure and burden that you're putting upon yourself, because this is an obstacle. Your person wants something different than you want at this current moment. And because divine timing is at play, you could be feeling like, well, I'm just going to wait for my person to commit to me. And the universe is saying, keep your options open. You don't want to take in the next 48 hours, make the decision that you're exclusively committed to your person when you figure out your person's not exclusively committed to you. And so you need to be committed to yourself and what you truly want and you truly deserve. And maybe this is not the connection that needs to happen, or it's just not ready to happen right now. So what's the advice for Cancer? Soulmate, the divine will provide you with the love when you are ready. And validate your past. You did the best you could. Feel and empathize with your past. Don't judge it. So there's something about you validating things that you've wanted that maybe you haven't received. And know that when the person who is meant for you is going to come into your life when the timing is right. There could be lessons that you haven't learned about yourself as why it hasn't happened yet. So just keep your mind open and keep your options open. Your channeled song is I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo, the next 48 hours. What does Leo need to know in the next 48 hours? Confession, denial, twin flame. Ooh, the next 48 hours, Leo. Somebody might have been in denial about this connection between the two of you, and they are ready to confess something. So let's get some tarot and find out. Somebody wants to be honest with you, Leo. They have something they want to confess. Five of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. We also have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Leo. So in the next 48 hours, you may find out that your person actually was juggling you with somebody else. Even though your person's been in denial about it, you may actually discover information about it. You may see something online. Somebody else may post something and you happen to come across it. But there is some type of information that's going to come towards you in the next 48 hours that this person that you felt was your twin flame or is your soulmate is definitely not just with you. They are definitely going to cause a little bit of hurt or heartbreak because there is competition here. So it looks like that confession is going to come out. Okay, what is the advice for Leo? Get a reading. Use divination to understand your desires and paths. If you do want a personal in-depth reading, you can check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. And financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. There's something about you focusing on your money and not this person that has you entertained in a third-party connection. And your channeled song is Sugar Pie Honey Bunch by the Four Tops. Okay, Virgo. The Next 48 hours, Virgo. What's going on for you? What's going on for Virgo in the next 48 hours? Peace, strength, and communicate. You're going to be really determined to speak up about your truth about something that you've been wanting to get off your chest with somebody. You've been doing a lot of introspection, and you're finally ready to say something to somebody about what you've been thinking. Yeah, there's your introspection. Okay. Maybe you have decided that you really just want to move forward with somebody as friends. You might actually even apologize to this person and tell them that you don't see them as a romantic partner and you're trying to be sensitive to their needs, but you've really recognized within yourself that you've come to terms to accept that this person you've been talking to or you've been getting to know, you just don't see a future with them. It's just not there. The passion and chemistry is not there. The compatibility is not there. And you maybe had been fighting through trying to convince yourself otherwise, but it looks like you are going to just try to friend zone this person and communicate that effectively to them. But you're going to be really sensitive to their needs about it. But it's something that you maybe have been thinking about for quite some time. What is the advice for Virgo? You're charming. Have confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. And take a vacation. Take some time to escape of all of your life obligations to recharge yourself. So you may need to take a vacation to get back on your feet. Your channeled song is Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton. Okay, Libra. The next 48 hours for Libra. What is it that you need to know? What's going on for Libra? The next 48 hours. Okay, so divine timing wanted to come out first. Passions and retreat. The next 48 hours, you're going to figure out what your higher purpose in life is. If you've been struggling with trying to figure out where to go next when it comes to maybe your career or relationship, you're going to know that there is a higher purpose, there's a higher meaning, maybe even with a connection you're already in, or that you need to step back and figure out where you want to be. Okay, so it definitely has something to do with your job also. Stability and security. You know, you maybe have been at your job for a really long time and you could be bored. You could just not feel energized. You're not passionate about it. Maybe you were at one time, but you're not anymore. And you've been thinking long and hard about it. You've been holding on to the job because maybe it pays you really well, but you feel like there's so much more out there. You feel like you are supposed to be here doing something else. And that aha moment, that epiphany is going to hit you this weekend. In the next 48 hours from watching this video, this is something that is significant. And you have been saving a lot of money. So you may actually be passionate about potentially doing some travels, going to another country. There's something that is really invigorating you in the next 48 hours to take action and do it. And you're going to make the decision. You're no longer going to hold back. You have the funds to do it, but you're holding on to the idea and you're going to make the decision that you want to do it. So maybe you're going to quit your job and move to another country, or you're going to decide you no longer want to be at that job and you want to work somewhere else. There's something really exciting in the next 48 hours. Your advice is validate your past. And you have special gifts and never surrender to the normal. So maybe you have been thinking like, hey, I've been in corporate America for long enough. That's all I know. That's all I can do. That's not true. You have certain gifts that maybe you are a carpenter and you build like wood things and furniture or something, and you're really good at it and you do it as a hobby and you're really passionate about it. That might be a side business or a business that you are supposed to do. You're supposed to provide those items to people in society to make them happy, to provide them a sense of security and comfort in their home, in their office, you know, different locations where items would get sold. There's something about you not surrendering to the normal. You don't have to, because you have special gifts to do something else. And that's what you're going to figure out in the next 48 hours. Look at that. Your channeled song is At Last by Etta James. So at last, you're finally going to make a decision to just bite the bullet and take action. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, the next 48 hours. What is happening for Scorpio in the next 48 hours? Scorpio. Sacrifice, release, success. You've been putting others before yourself. You've been putting something off for quite some time. Look at this. We've got the 8 of Cups. You're definitely walking away from something towards something that is more going to make you happy, something more successful. So let's get some tarot and find out, what is this sacrifice and release? Okay, we've got the King of Swords coming out first, the Moon, and the 4 of Cups. Look at that. We've got the 9 of Pentacles too. You could be in a relationship that you have sacrificed your own happiness for long enough. Your intuition has been telling you that you have been checked out for quite some time. And there's been opportunities for you to leave this connection, but you've chosen not to up until this point. In the next 48 hours, something is coming to a boiling point, and you're going to make very clear boundaries with expectations of what you have sacrificed and that you're no longer going to do that. You're rebuilding yourself internally and realizing that people that don't agree with your ways, belief systems that are no longer serving you, you're not doing. You're going to finally listen to your intuition and check out of people, places, things, or beliefs that are no longer serving you when it comes to your life. And you're going to be really happy once you choose to do that. We do have that 9 of Pentacles. So if it is a relationship, you're going to decide you want to be single. If it is a job, you could be releasing the job to go towards something that's more abundant, something that's going to make you more happy. What is the advice for Scorpio? Release expectations. Do not focus on the money aspect of your dreams and awakening that. Yep, that's that realization and that shift. You are discovering that you no longer have to care what other people think or feel. There's something about no longer being the nice guy or the nice girl, doing what you want that makes you happy. Your channeled song is Adore You by Harry Styles. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, the next 48 hours. Sagittarius. Embrace. Moving on. Deception. Ooh, okay, Sagittarius. So there might be some false illusions around you and a person in your energy. Something about you embracing that illusion and moving away from it. You could be not wanting to, but in the next 48 hours, you're going to accept it. There's something about you embracing it. Yeah, there it is. The 7 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. You're deciding to push away somebody that is in your life, somebody that you feel is deceptive towards you, somebody that maybe you were in a relationship, you may decide you no longer want to be committed to that person. You don't want to deceive that person. So you have decided to put up your guard in the next 48 hours and hold back from this person because you want to pursue other opportunities. You want to be able to not lie to this person, but actually move forward, but not commit to this person, but commit to yourself. Your advice is change a bad habit. Don't drink, don't overeat, and anything else that's not serving you. You need to change maybe some habits that you've been doing. And you should get out and have a good time. You work really hard. You want to play really hard. There's something about you embracing this is a fresh start after this next 48 hours. Allow yourself to embrace the new you. Fully open up to what the universe is saying, that now that you've embraced moving on and you're no longer denying yourself the illusion of what was, now's the time to really find yourself and find your happiness. Your channeled song is I Swear by John Michael Montgomery. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, what's happening for you in the next 48 hours? Capricorn, the next 48 hours. What's happening for Capricorn? Creativity, fear, and evaluation. You're going to come up with some sort of idea, Capricorn, but you're going to be scared to move forward with it. You're afraid that if you waste your time and your money that it's going to fail. Maybe it's a business venture, but you're going to be evaluating what is going to work and what is not going to work. So you're going to be doing some research potentially in the next 48 hours to figure out ways you could actually make this happen and how it could actually work. Okay, so we've got the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So this could be a relationship. You could be fearing that the two of you are not wanting to potentially like live together or purchase a home together. There's something about your fear has held you back, but you're going to come up with a creative way of how to look at things differently, because potentially you do love this person, you want to be with this person, you want to be in union, and you know that the two of you can work it out. In the next 48 hours, there's going to be that conversation about that. Let's see what the advice is for Capricorn. Stop being nice and receive. You're being asked to be open to receive the universe's gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of the gifts and open up to them. So the universe is trying to give you the gift of maybe this relationship. This could be a soulmate connection, and you shouldn't fear it, but evaluate it for what it is and be able to embrace it. Your channeled song is The Sound of Silence by Disturbed. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, the next 48 hours. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know in the next 48 hours? What's the energy for Aquarius in the next 48 hours? Resolving issues, boundaries, and acceptance. There's been some situations in the past that you and your person haven't been able to resolve. And maybe because of those things not being resolved, you have put your guard up and you've put boundaries around yourself because of it. There's something in the next 48 hours that you're accepting. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely getting to a place of accepting the inner truth of the situation and the circumstance. You're moving really slow to accept it, but it is what it is. This is a situation where maybe you don't trust this person right now. You feel vulnerable, you feel exposed, but you do feel forced to accept whatever the circumstances are in the next 48 hours. So what is the advice for Aquarius? What is the advice for Aquarius? Escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world. And ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. Your channeled song is My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Okay, let's move on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces, the next 48 hours. What is it that you need to know? What is Pisces got going on in their energy in the next 48 hours? Pisces, the next 48 hours. Moving on, resolving issues and strength. So in the next 48 hours, you and your person maybe get into some type of problem with you don't agree, and you both are going to get to the point where you are discovering that you're determined to make this work, that you're determined to move past these issues and resolve them. Yeah, you're wanting a brand new start. There might be a little bit of confusion or uncertainty about how to move on. There could be a little bit of juggling because somebody is holding back their feelings, but the two of you potentially could have a conversation to be able to figure out how to have a new beginning, how to move forward and let go of the ego and pride. Let go of the circumstances that have surrounded the situation that is forcing this new beginning. There's something about changing the outlook, maybe taking a pause, a little bit of a break, thinking about the issues from your perspective, and then looking at things from your person's perspective, and then trying to move forward past the situation, trying to work through it so you can move past it. Your channeled song is Ready or Not by Wycliffe. What is the advice for Pisces? Take a vacation. Take some time to escape from your obligations and recharge. So you and your person might need to take a vacation together, and that might help the two of you get into a different place, a different space, and a different mindset. And awaken, you're definitely going to go through a realization or a discovery of how the two of you can resolve these issues, and it's going to build a lot of strength between the two of you. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you. Bye.